All right, start recording. So chat, how many of you have played Metal Gear Solid 3 and know what it is? Like, I guess not know what it is. Like, everybody knows what it is. It's a hugely popular game. How many of you have actually gone through and played it, though? Because for those of you who have played it, there's going to be... I'm going to have a surprise for you a little bit. Also, it launched a little tiny window. Forgot that the Capcom games do this now. Hold on. Did I say Capcom? That's not right. Konami is what I meant. Hold on. No, stop having it on me. Played the OG PS2 version? I'm sorry, you played the wrong version. Kojima himself agrees that Subsistence is the better version. So I apologize. You did play the wrong one. Little worried about the fact that my controller is not working. Subsistence? Yes, that is what it's called. There we go. Second. Need to do a thing. There we go. Have I never heard of this that I can't remember? Subsistence is the version that came out on PS2 later that has the like third-person camera and some other improvements. All right, game selection. I don't know what the difference here with is with the European version. I know a lot about Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't know what the difference is with the European version. You would think it is that it has European Extreme, but it's not. I don't know. If you played it before Subsistence, I mean, that's all you can do, but it is, like, not the right way to play the game. All right. Oh yeah, so fun. Hold on, let me turn this down. Yeah, no, that sax was sexy. So, okay, so fun fact, in this screen, you can actually, you can change the color by clicking in the right stick, like this, and you can change the background pattern by clicking in the left stick, which is always fun. But also, you can zoom in by clicking the left bumper. You can move it around with the sticks as well, like this, and you can hold the right bumper to speed it up. And then the trigger inverts it. Inverts the colors, the left trigger. I don't remember if there's other stuff you can do on here, but just a neat little thing. I always was a big fan of this Peace Walker-esque one back here. Anyway. All right. So there have been... actually, I'll say this part later. All right. I like MGS3. Normal.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I know this entire script of the whole game, but especially this opening, verbatim. A.m. August 24th, 1964, Pakistani airspace.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Does this Pennywise know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said
Put out the cigar and put on your mask. Please direct the movie, Hideo Kojima. Please direct the movie. I need you to direct the movie so bad.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
It's because he hates Hollywood.
Sunrise.
As an industry, I mean.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is
The one for the history books. The
world's
world's first
first
Halo
Halo
jump. Halo stands for high altitude, low
10
orbit,
seconds to
chat.
drop off. Stand by. Status
Also-
okay. All green.
Look at the top of his mask.
Countdown.
Look at his like forehead. Look what it says on the mask.
3, 2, 1.
Spread your
Wings and
and
fly.
fly.
God be with you. You cannot tell me that's not the coolest opening to any video game ever made. I won't believe you. I won't believe
Jack,
that you
I've got
think
some
that.
important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it.
I'm going to
Succeeds,
make you,
we'll be
Marcy.
officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov, isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a
All of this is
crisis
real,
of
by the way,
conscience.
except for Sokolov.
And for
All
that,
of this
he
is
left
like
his
real
country and
history
his
for the
family
most part.
behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west.
Like, obviously, there are contentions for the
Mole,
things
get
they
the
added
family
to
out
the story,
first,
but a lot of this
succeeded
is
in
like
sneaking Sokolov
pretty
over the
period
Berlin
accurate
Wall shortly
for the
afterwards.
Cold War.
I was the one who conducted the operation.
This is the last time that will be true, by the
Security on the eastern
way.
side was still
This
full of
cutscene
holes
is the
back
last time that will be
Then
true.
what?
It immediately
We got
goes
Sokolov
very alt
over in one
history
piece,
from
but
here.
The whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
Should tell you how important
What the hell
Sokolov
was
is.
he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it?
Hi,
Something to do
Snack!
with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance
Marcy,
to get him back.
there's a cutscene later.
This
I
mission
hope
would
you're
never
here
have been
for
possible
so
if
much.
he was still in the research facility.
This
This is our
going very
last
good.
chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Don't be depresso! How soon? I don't know. Depends on how quick I am. Probably next, I don't know, 30 minutes, hour.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to
This is a cool
infiltrate
thing you can do. You can
Selino
look
Yask in the
through
Soviet
the
mountains,
first-person
ensure
view
the safety
sometimes
of
in
Sokolov, and
cutscenes.
bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
That's an MGS5.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything
Snake
goes
is
wrong,
so sassy.
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Home in time for dinner. It's just kind of how he talks. More so in this game than in the others, but... We're not in South America, we're in Russia. Fun fact, if you say that you like MGS2 in the beginning, if you say, I like MGS2, it puts Raiden's face here. You get a mask that makes you look like Raiden from MGS2. And when he rips that off, it's Raiden.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Hi, Cucky
You're not
Cheese.
to mention your real name.
Just resubscribed for
Snake.
12 months.
Thank you for the
You don't like
resub.
snakes?
Happy birthday,
What do you mean?
Kyria. 3.
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one at
Also,
a
fun
restaurant.
fact.
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
You can use the
What about
D-pad
you,
here to
Major?
change the
What should
icon
I
at the
call
top and
you?
get some, if you go to the fourth one,
Let's
get
see.
some information.
I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
And
This
now,
will
see,
be a
watch it change the
sneaking
thing
mission.
from Major Zero to
You
Major
must
Tom.
not be seen by the enemy. You must
This is
leave
Major
no
Tom.
trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
Those of you
I'll
who
be
love when
monitoring
video
your
games
progress
tell
over the
you,
radio.
like, just break the fourth
We
wall and
can't
tell
risk
you what button to
violating
press,
Soviet
you're gonna
airspace,
love
but I'll
this
be in the
game.
gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Okay, so those of you who've played MGS5 might, and those of you who just do general gaming might know, it has a kind of weird control scheme. But more than anything, you might know that the MGS game or MGS3 has been re-released multiple times. It was re-released on the 3DS, weirdly enough. It was released on the PS2, then there was the re-release with Subsistence that added the third-person camera. There's been a lot of re-releases of MGS3 that have a lot of changes. Well, this is the PC release, and it was pretty infamous for being a really bad PC release. But I don't know if you guys have noticed, Japanese games that come out as bad PC ports have this thing where, like, 2 months after launch, one person will have fixed everything with just like a DLL file and just an ini that you edit, and it literally fixes all of the issues in the game. Like DS Fix for Dark Souls, for example. Yeah, this game has that now. So this game also has some, or this game, or rather the thing that I added also has something else that you might know. So as you know, you can run around like this, right? And you can crouch, and then you can prone, right? And you can move while you're proned, right? But annoyingly, it's always been an issue that when you're crouched, you are just stuck there, right? Like if I try to move, then I'll either prone or I have to get up, right? Not anymore, baby. The 3DS version of the game added crouch walking, and so the, people extracted the animations. So now you can walk in all forms of movement. You can prone and crawl, you can run by standing up, and you can crouch walk. They extracted the animation from the 3DS version so that you could crouch walk. I fucking love it. Press X to slash, press the L to stab, press X repeatedly to make a combo attack. Anyway, trying to remember. Okay, that's what it means to stab, right? Okay, yeah. So, for those of you who have... Oh, yeah, you can't move when you're in first person still, but whatever. For those of you who haven't ever played this game before, you might not know this, but I don't know if you saw there was a little froggy walking around. Let me see if I can find it again. There it is. You see that little froggy down there, chat? Where is he? You see that little froggy right there? He wasn't kidding when he was talking about procuring my own food on site. That's food. There's snakes and shit too. There's also shit like this. You do genuinely have to procure your own food on site. Also, you may notice if you've never played this game, there's a camo index in the corner. So, fun fact, you can, oh, I can't do it yet. You can actually go in your menu and change the clothing camouflage and the face paint camouflage to like try to match in better to where you are. So right now I have the splitter face camo, which is the like lines of split, and then the olive drab. So I blend in pretty well with this environment. And I blend in more when I'm crouching. I blend in least when I'm standing, more when I'm crouching, a little less when I'm crouch moving, and then most when I am on the ground. And I'm in here. But you can get that all the way up to like 95, I think. You can't go to 100. There are some promo camo colors. Yeah, there are some like silly ones like red and stuff, but they're basically useless. But anyway, there are a lot of really cool systems in this. Oh yeah. So if you press X to crouch, or you press A to crouch rather, sorry, you press A to crouch, you press it again while you either hold it or press it like hold it while you're crouched, or just hold it while you're standing to go into prone. But if you're running, let me get back up, and you tap it quickly, you do a roll, which is kind of neat. I always thought that was kind of cool. You have all these little movement options. Oh, hey, there's a snake. Snakes can and will bite you, by the way. R Snake H. Can I look in? Yeah, food. I have a tree frog, not eaten yet, taste unknown. Siberian ink cap, not eaten yet, taste unknown. And reticulated python, not eaten yet, taste unknown. Yeah, he was stanced up. All right, so if you here's another control thing. If you go up to a wall and press into it, you will like move along it like this. But for something like this, you can't just like hold up to go up. Calorie mate's a real thing, Marcy. I know you're like making a joke, but that's actually a real thing. This is technically a sponsorship like thing. Calorie mates are a real thing in Japan you can buy, which is funny. Balanced food block. Shit, really? Yeah. Anyway, so you press Y to interact with things. That's your action button. Y, the action button does various things. So like there, it'll climb up. And if I go here and I press Y, I'll hang off, which is neat.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental
I told you,
to this mission.
if you liked
After you've
them,
been out in
like,
the field
talking
for a while,
about
your
like
stamina will start
controls,
to drop.
you'll love this
If
game.
your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out.
That's the bar under
To
your
recover
health
lost
bar.
stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna.
And eating recovers
You
it.
can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
Yeah, hush puppy.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will
JK, puppies and
deteriorate
chat
every
can
time
talk.
you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could
No,
spark
it's not a
an
shoe
international
brand. What?
incident.
Also, yeah, if
Can't
anybody
let anyone
discovers me,
see
I spark
You
an
can't let the
international
enemy know you're
in their
there.
incident.
This is a stealth
Whoopsie.
mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and U.S. government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back.
So the way that you the timer on this
I'll
is
keep it
that
in mind. You said this
the
was a
text
solo
that
mission,
says
right?
Snake is dead
Right.
will
I
change
guess that
to I
means
believe
can't count
time
on any
paradox.
reinforcements.
Correct. The mission
Because
rests
chronologically,
entirely
this is the
in your
first
hands.
Metal Gear Solid game.
Real one-man army.
Like the first in
Relax.
the timeline.
There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of FOX as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic sweep!
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is
I love their like back and forth.
145.73.
They have a really good dynamic.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Oh
Speaking
shit,
of
let
snakes,
me change the category.
you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you?
Hi,
How
Lori
many
Allen.
years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
Not that he's keeping track.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Age unknown, birth
Why'd you
date unknown,
disappear on me all
birthplace
of a sudden?
unknown, address unknown.
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even
Every time
matter.
you guys call me
What's
boss,
most
this is who I
important
imagine myself
spirit.
being.
Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself.
Actually, I should ask
Listen to me,
Maki to
Jack.
draw me as something.
Just because soldiers are on the same side right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can
doesn't
move him
mean
around.
they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades
attention to what she's
is one of
saying, by the way.
worst
Very
sins
important.
You can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with
Tomorrow,
the
we
times.
could be bitter
Yesterday's
enemies.
good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that
Who
why
knows?
you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do
Soldiers
with you.
are simply tools
I
of,
already
of
told
politics,
you, Jack.
and politics
I
are a
was on a
living thing.
top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You
Man, I
follow
love
the
when games
orders
aren't
you're
political.
given. That's what being a soldier
I love
is.
MGS3 and how
I
it's
do
not
whatever
political.
I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare.
To be clear, for those of you who don't get it, that didn't play this before,
survival is going to be key.
She was his, like, mentor. She taught him everything he knows about how to be a soldier.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing Virtuous mission now.
All right, we're ready to go. We can change our camouflage. Yeah, here's the Raiden mask. It's not actually Raiden, but it's like kind of close. You can put this on if you want to just ruin your camo score. It shows you what your camo would, like, what index you would get for the current thing. And you can just put on flags if you want, even though it totally just ruins your score completely. There's no situation in which any of these is good ever. I guess the Italian one is slightly okay, but oh, that's an unfortunate one now that I think about it. The brown one. It's supposed to be like, you know, like jungle, like floor and stuff, but that's unfortunate. You have that one camo? Brown is good for mud? No, I know. I have Oscam. Effective against wide backgrounds, forest areas, effective underbrush. I always found Leaf to be one of the best ones for these early areas. Can you switch it anytime? Yes, anytime. And woodland. Give him brown face pass. And yeah, so also for those of you who never played this, the way that you switch your items, you have, if you hold right trigger, this opens a menu here. That's your like weapon stuff. So I have a knife, a mic actually. I like the mic a lot. So you can point this at places and get, like you can like listen to people talking and stuff. You have your gun, which also has the ability to attack things. And then over here you have your tools. So like you have a scope, for example. You can use this to zoom in and out. I'm trying to remember how you zoom in exactly. There we go. That's how. Use this to zoom in and out. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how you do it. There we go. You have a scope. You have a cigar, which calms Snake down and gives him stamina, but is like actively drains his health. You have 5 fake death pills, a revival pill, which is infinite, a sensor which vibrates when detecting life forms. So like whenever you're close to a thing, it'll like vibrate, although it's not doing it for some reason. For this, I don't know why. Ah, fuck, I didn't need to shoot that, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. You have that. You have a motion detector, which puts a little mini map up here. And you can see when stuff moves on it. And you have sonar, which does a ping. These are like, these can be heard though. Press left stick to emit wave. I don't know why it's not doing it. Stupid? Oh. Yeah, I've got to hear it. Okay, anyway, they also all have their own battery. So, yeah. Yes, there is a snake, and I am going to kill it. Yummy food. You can die, but I don't believe it says anything. I just got the achievement. I can totally see you achieve a camouflage index of 90%. I didn't know this had Steam achievements. Hold on. Let me turn on my Steam achievement thing. That's a funny achievement, though. I'm trying to remember how you... I will say, the shooting in this is a little fiddly. You press X to aim and then release to fire, and you can attach and detach the suppressor with A. So in the original game, you can hold the button like this to aim, and if you do this, even if your pistol is empty, you can actually aim it at somebody and like make them put their hands up. You can intimidate them, but I don't know... Like, to put your... So, in the original PS2 game, the PS2 had pressure-sensitive buttons. So, the way that you could... What you could do was, you could press it in a little bit, and then when you let go, you wouldn't shoot. That's not the case on any other controller ever. So, now, to put your weapon away, you have to click in the left stick, which is weird. But, it is a thing. I'm trying to remember how you CQC with it, though. There we go. Yeah, so Snake has a whole combo where he does a three CQC hit, and if you hit somebody with all 3 of those, they will fall on the ground and go unconscious. Oh yeah, you can also just have your gun pre-aimed like this by hitting L. Hitting the left stick kind of just like aims your gun. So. I don't remember if you can... I don't think you can kill the butterflies. No, you can't. Okay. There is a map somewhere. It's like there's a button for it. That's not it. I guess there isn't a button for it. I thought there was. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can also press the D-pad to move really slowly. I forgot this was a thing. You can do this while crouching too, and while when you're in first person and you're prone and crawling, you can use it to like move left and right. Because like if you do it here, it like moves the camera. It's a little bit of a weird control scheme, but you get used to it after a while. It's not too hard to get used to, especially with the crouch walking. The crouch walking just feels very, like, normal, and it's in the 3DS version for a reason, so I'm glad it's in this, like, genuinely. I'm gonna save my game before I get eaten by a thing.
I see you've captured a giant anaconda.
Oh yeah, you can just call people and they'll talk to you about things.
The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake. The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
I'm glad I didn't disappoint you. So?
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
Good. I'll have to try some.
Ugh.
Okay, go get some rest, Marcy. Just promise me you'll watch this VOD or something. There's some stuff in this game I really want you to see to convince you to play it. I know you already want to, but I really want to show you some stuff. I basically want to show you the prologue, and then after that, whatever, but... which is what this whole section is.
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King
Oh
of
yeah,
Monsters?
every time you say... This is actually one of the things I unironically credit for making me a film buff.
Nope.
It's about this monster
every time you save, she tells you about a movie.
And goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Paramedic has a bunch of movies to tell you about. It's so cool.
Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance.
Can somebody Google something for me?
It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Aha!
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making
That means
Godzilla
2024 was his 70th birthday, right?
Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure
2014
know a lot
would have been
about
his
movies.
60th.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life.
So true!
It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Okay, gamers, can somebody Google if anybody has ever compiled a list of all movies that Paramedic talks to you about in MGS3? I would love to, like, make that a list of movies I watch. Or make it a letterboxed list. Wonder what the boss has to say.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Start button to go to the Survival viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button.
Paramedic
Select
movies cited in
Uniform to
Metal Gear
select
Solid
Battle
3 on
Fatigues,
Letterboxd. Thanks, Hannah.
And Face to select Face
Of course
paint.
somebody made this.
Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
I've seen one movie on this list, which was Doctor Strangelove. When the boss lectures Snake when he wears no camo. Does she? That's funny. I did not know that happened. Do you have anything else to say? I've never really talked to the
Visibility
boss
is
in
poor
this
in the
section.
jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In
I have
proximity
not seen
encounters,
Jason in the
firing a
Argonauts.
gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to
White
draw,
zombie on
aim,
the
and
list,
fire
like
a
you're
gun,
true.
engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him. Besides, in a sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun. You'll end up revealing yourself to the enemy.
Yeah, I know. You created CQC to deal with
Oh
exactly
yeah, there's a
this
little
type of
lore
situation.
tidbit. The boss
your
is
help,
the
of course.
creator of
In a
close
battle
quarters
situation,
combat
you'll only have a split
as a
second to
military
decide how to
technique.
attack. Use the weapon button to attack using a weapon.
She
and
made
the CQC button to
the
attack
technique
using
of
CQC.
punching people in the face
Press
in
the
a specific
CQC
way.
button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver a combo attack. But striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy in a hold. Press and hold down the CQC button to grab your opponent with your right hand. From there, you can use the left stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground.
I forgot that was
This
a
can
thing.
be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow. If you don't press the left stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind them and can get your knife to their throat. Grabbing an enemy from behind and holding your knife against his throat will render him virtually powerless. From this point, there are several things you can do. By double-clicking the left stick button, you can slit his throat by using your knife. Move the left stick and press the CQC button to throw the enemy to the ground. Tap the CQC button rapidly to choke the enemy. You can use this to knock him out or even kill him if you do it long enough. By continuing to hold down the CQC button, you can move around while keeping your grip on the enemy. By pressing the weapon button, you can aim your currently equipped weapon at another enemy. With their comrade acting as a human shield, the enemy will be reluctant to attack you. Press the left stick button to press your knife against the enemy and demand information.
I like how
You'll be
like
surprised
the
at how much
voice
you
doesn't
can learn
match
this
some of the
way.
buttons.
But don't get too complacent. While your enemy may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack.
Hold on, I've just had an idea that I should ask Maki about. Hold on. We're up to 2 days. We're a little past 2 days, yeah. Hold on. I didn't have much of a reaction. I just mostly just said that like Signalis is a very good game, which is true. Okay, sorry. Had to ask Maki an art-related question because I just had an idea. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. Anyway, these guys can and will kill you. I actually don't know. I mean, I assume you can. I've never tried. I assume you can kill them, but I've never actually tried. That's why? You can't get near their... Okay. Oh, wow. I did not realize they died in one knife hit. What?
Snake, do you read? Snake!
Major.
Snake, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still...
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Huh?
It means there's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place.
Damn, I'm getting chewed out.
Pull out for now and recuperate.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Wonder what happens if I approach one while I'm...
Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat!
Lux_Alice just traded the graveyard with 23 raiders.
Lux, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, raiders. Why'd the other one go down in one hit? What the hell? That one did not want to go down. What the hell? How was Risk of Rain 2? The other one went down in one hit, brother. What happened? Maybe standing made a difference? Maybe. It seems to, yeah. God damn it. Okay. Wow, yeah, that actually makes a huge difference. I even got a grenade from that. Although that might have just been hidden over here anyway. Mother's, I don't know, stopping by 5 minutes. Oh. Well, hopefully that's fun. Congrats on your 3 years. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everybody. My name's Kyria Thanatos. We are doing my birthday subathon. I had no idea you could kill these things so easily. I just always assumed you couldn't and never tried. I'm full of food. No. I have so much Indian gavial. Is it good?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
What the fuck?
Lux_Alice just resubscribed for 5
do you think
months.
of, tree
Luxury
frogs?
bongo.
Disgusting. I love that Snake has a like personality, and like some foods he likes, some he doesn't. Thank you for the resub. Sick.
Tasty.
Snake eater, eat a snake of any type. Tasty.
That's tasty.
That's tasty. Oh yeah, I forgot you can put stuff in a cage too, which I think makes it alive. That happens if you kill something while it is while it's tranquilized, and I believe that makes it like take more like gives you more stamina back. I know you can. This has to be a bad idea, right? What if I do it? Hold on. I want to like, I don't remember how much. Oh, I can only go down to, okay. Okay, there. I'm covered in like dirt. Don't bees and shit like hate that. Stop it! Stop it! Okay, yeah, you can go in the dirt now. I know that you can, like, go in the dirt, yeah. I know you can, like, go in the dirt, and bees hate that. There's another silencer, I believe. There's a thing you can get here, a secret, but I don't remember how you get it. Or is that in the next area? Chat, help me out. There's a crocodile mask you can get. Is that in the next area? I don't remember. I've only ever gotten it like once. God damn it. Stop! Dickhead. They're definitely, the crocodile mask is definitely around here, and it makes the crocodiles not hate you. It is in fact marathon time. What's the name of this map? Something with a D, Drushiviv or something like that? I don't know. Can you call up Raiden to remove my spine for me? No, because that would kill you and I need you intact. I love you. I just look surprised you've done this to me. Why? Why have you done this to me? Cap isn't on this map? Okay, that's what I thought. Snake, help me with this. Someone help me with this. I am dying. Zero. Stop fighting crocodiles. Snake, no. I refuse to listen to Major Tom or his bullshit orders. I want all my crocodile meat. Fuck. That I'm completely full on.
What can I say? I'm stuffed. I'm stuffed.
Okay. KFC flavored popcorn for this. You know, if Chad didn't get the pizza, I was actually gonna buy myself some KFC, but Chad got the pizza, so. Is that a fucking lemon? I have never noticed that in all the time I've played this. Is that a fucking lemon?
Can't complain.
Our fruit. Oh yeah, I got the hornet's nest. I forgot. No idea what that tastes like. Golova. I should catch something live. Can I keep it? Capture any animal alive. Reticulated python. That one is not, that one is not poisonous. But I can still throw it in front of guards to scare them. Games says Kyria got on the docket this marathon. Go on my Twitter. I put a list of the games I was planning on playing. Also, chat, I'm sorry if I play this game slowly. This is a game world, like the Seleno Yarst forest and everything. This is just a game world that I love being in, and it's like a sandbox that I love playing with. So I apologize if I play these games slowly, but I love this game so much. I know so many things about it. Can I come hug you? Yeah. It is one of the best video games ever made. This is true. Oh, I love this part. I love this part. So you can look through and see what he's looking at, right?
Major, I've spotted 2
Oh wait, no, sorry.
soldiers.
It's the next part that I like.
They're
My bad.
probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
So, you know, getting his bearing on
Snake,
who's doing what.
your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation
Len,
of
come hug
international
me.
law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited.
Be careful.
Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The
One of the only
uniform option
criticisms I
lets you
have of
pick
this
your
game is that
uniform,
you should be
while
able
the
to
face
get
option
into
lets you
your
change your face
survival
paint.
viewer and your map
Choosing
easier
camouflage that
than
blends in with your
hitting the start
surroundings
button,
will
and
help
that's
you
literally
conceal
my only
yourself
complaint.
more effectively.
There should be like button combos
Also,
or something that let
don't
you do
forget
that,
that anything
but I
that
don't know where they
moves
put
will
it,
stand
so.
out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current
Not war
camouflage
crime, but
blends in with the
international
surrounding
incident level,
area.
yes.
The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa.
It's not even an issue. It just can.
The
It's
key
like
is to make yourself one
slightly
with
like
nature.
1% annoying.
Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Sorry. Didn't mean to hit my there. Okay. Brother, I never thought this game would come to PC or look this good or run without like emulation issues. You know, from the PS2 or whatever. I'm so happy to see this on PC, like actually. Yeah, I was trying to see if you could still like dive into a crouch, and you can. Or dive into a prone, rather. I don't remember how you throw things. This crouch walking is maybe the only other game or only other thing that this game needed. Because again, before it was you could either do this or you could do this. If you crouched, you just got stuck like this. And you would just like, you wouldn't even do this animation. You just like spin in place like this. It is maybe the only change this game needed. And clearly they thought they agreed because they put it in, I didn't see that guy. They put it in the 3DS version, you know? And so now that it's in this, and with all the other fixes of like HD textures and shit like that, yeah, 90%, dude. Yeah, nobody's gonna see me. Nobody's gonna see me, promise. Anyway, now that it's in this, I consider this just like the de facto way to play this game. I should see if there is anybody else moving around. There's obviously that guy.
Huh? Who's that?
Okay. Did you see his ass? What was that, man?
Nobody here.
It looks like it's just him. I thought it was, but I couldn't remember. See if there's any other camouflages I can apply that would give me slightly better. Nope. Best I got is 90. If you hit them directly in the head, they instantly go to sleep. Otherwise, they get hit and they're like, huh? What's going on? And then they fall asleep. Which can be just enough time for them to start to call somebody. How do I pick people up? You can move the bodies, but fuck me if I remember how. The action button? I thought it was the action button, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe you can't? Am I wrong? I could have sworn you could. Hold on. There we go. It was fucking X for some reason. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can also pick them up and put them down to shake them to like do that, and it makes you're like taking stuff from them. Okay. Anyway, if I remember correctly, they will not wake up on their own unless somebody discovers them. Like somebody has to discover them for them to be for it to work. Why didn't that work?
Pog Online Poggers.
All right, hold on. You redeemed a big thing. Hold on.
Snake. If you press the action button with a bar of soap selected, you can feed it to a friendly bat. Doing so will provide unexpected benefits. Try it now.
So true. Hi, Bug Juice. I don't know what that is. Or why it would be useful. Bug Juice. Oh, that's how you do it. That's right. You equip it as a thing. What does Bug Juice do? Bug Repellent. Ah, that's right. What a thrill. Oh, oh. That should be a sound redeem. There's probably a few things I'm going to make sound redeems after having played this. Sounds like he's still walking over there. Maybe that's just this guy. I love the very video gamey way that stuff pops out of people. Oh yeah, Balgo, look what you can do. People ported this from the 3DS version. You can crouch walk. Which I believe, which personally, like I said earlier, I think was maybe the only thing this game was genuinely missing. I'm not going to take that shot. I think there's another one over there. Okay, that didn't quite work the way I wanted. Don't look over here. Your eyesight's bad. Anytime you hear this sound, by the way, you can't see it, but that's me unequipping and re-equipping my weapon. You can quickly press the trigger. If you hold it, then you open the menu. If you quickly press it on either thing, you unequip or re-equip it. There we go. You're already in the grass.
Something there?
Nope. I thought there was another guy. Okay, I couldn't actually see his head, so that was kind of a crapshoot, but Glad that it worked. Like that? I think that's everybody. Stun grenade. Oh! Motherfucker, I see you. I see you. I know I already missed one in the beginning area. I see your ass.
What the fuck?
Transimus just resubscribed for 27 months. Yo shit, I heard someone died over here.
Transamus, hi! I saw your birthday message. It was really sweet. I'm happy you are my friend. Oh, hey, thermal goggles. I love you. Harry, I can't believe how many people was that like, I mean, I shouldn't say all you, but was that like all you, Perry? Did you reach out to like that many people? I'm sure Joey and others reached out as well. I contacted over 80 people. Oh my God. Harry, just for little old me? I don't remember why you can go up here. Oh, shit. One of them woke up. Guess I was wrong. I don't know who got up. I'll be honest, I wasn't even totally aware they could. I thought they could not. Maybe they only don't get up if you knock them out? Maybe a snake bit him? No, that guy over there is up. Huh. Alright. Turns out they can, in fact, just get up on their own. Okay, I've already looted you. It does have a Twilight Princess, like, visual. I can see what you mean. Got, like, Twilight Princess colors. Oh, yeah, the guy only has 2 Zs. Rinso, thank you. Oh, yeah, Transamus, have you seen the new packs? I did a fun little thing where you can play with the timer now. You can add or remove time. Go get your free packs from Rinso, everybody. In Mark 22 bullets full. What's all this then? Hello, Amelia Secrets. You replace Twilight Princess with Twilight Sparkle. I was very confused. What the fuck, Renzo? The 100 packs. 50 for you, 50 for everybody else. What the hecky? Oh, by the way, chat. I just want to say, I do hope the new cards in the packs.
Fuck.
Oh, you want to check on the bakery, huh?
Okay. For 25 months.
Hold on.
Happy birthday.
Something is supposed to happen there that's not. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to fix it. Hold on. Going grandma mode. Major League
Flakes wants to post about
okay, wait.
Major
I have a good
League
idea.
Soldiers.
I have a good idea for that. Hold on. Okay. Well, hi, Amelia. Thanks for being here. Hold on. Make that, but yeah, sorry. What I was gonna say was, wait, merch store was hit? Oh, fuck, it was. Hell yeah. I was gonna say, chat, I hope that the new cards feel, like, impactful to you guys. Or, like, I don't know, like, not impactful, but, like, interesting. I don't know. I was a little worried when I made the activity cards. I was like, are people gonna think these are, like, they do anything? What's the timer? That's how long I have to be here. That's my subathon timer. Make something funnier with that, go for it. I mean, I can just tweet that, but hold on. Do you guys want to... Hold on. Is there any plus cards? I'm not sure what you mean. Hold on. Okay, first of all, let me do this in order. First, I need to have a card timer on screen that's not showing up for some reason. So hold on. Give me a second, to add this. Yeah, we transgender up in this bitch. Is cursor just counteracting your add times? That's funny. Oh, that's cool. We need to get those numbers up. Where is what I'm looking for here? Here we go. Okay. Okay, real quick. All right, so let's do this first. Okay, so I'm gonna ignore this. I'm just doing this to make the timer go on. Okay, there, up at the top. Is that 10 minutes? That should be 5. It's supposed to be 5 minutes, so okay, hold on. I'm gonna change that to 5. I was only supposed to play it for 5 minutes, but sure. I'll just go until that hits 5, and then I'll just refresh it and get rid of it or whatever. Anyway, that is the timer for having to play things, and there will be one for drawing as well. I'm gonna make it not so long. There we go. We'll do. That's still too long. I think that's fine. Big juice. Okay. Amelia, thank you for the follow. Okay, all right. Let's play Cookie Clicker for the next 5 minutes. Anyway. This is the bakery that we're gonna have running for the whole sleepover. Oh yeah, has anybody played an hour card, by the way? You have to get 3 hour cards. They're fragmented. You have to get 3 hour cards to like make a full card. They're not like super rare or anything, but I don't know if anybody's actually played an hour card yet. Sleepover Bakery's bakery? Wait, yeah, why is it that? It should just, okay, I guess it just automatically adds the word sleepover. Okay, Sleepover's bakery. Sure. Anyone has yet, or if they do, they're saving them? Okay. Doodle card? Did they? Fuck. Okay, so much shit. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna fragment. I'm displeased. Well, I mean, the fragments actually have a slightly, the fragments have a slightly higher drop chance than other cards, so that it's not as bad, but I didn't want people spamming hours, like adding hour cards over and over. I wanted to try the fragment system. I don't know if I'll do it again. If it feels bad to get, or if you don't like it, then I'll get rid of it. But I would say don't immediately just get rid of them, like, without, like, you know, thinking. Anyway. Let's, why am I clicking? I can buy things. I can buy cursors. I can buy a lot of cursors. I can buy some grandmamas. I'm gonna sing more fragment yet. Stop buying me. No, I'm buying your love. Okay, buy some grandmamas. Hold on, let me turn the sound on for this. Why is that not capturing the sound? Guess it doesn't want to? Okay, whatever then. Probably buy some upgrades. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have one more grandma to even it out to 5. I will remember that. What the heck? I am shrimply hoping that the quest gets funded because that's a quest, but also B, 24 hours. There we go. I will give you that Q card back. Again, TV only works at night. I'm pretty sure that's in the description. If not, I will put it on there, but the TV only works at night. I will give you that card back. It's okay. I'll put it in there. It is not? Okay, I thought it was. My bad. That's my fault. There you go. Roast you? Why you a bitch trying to end the subathon early? What, you hate me or something? Trying to ruin everybody's fun? Cunt. I'm sorry, that was me. I love you! I love you! Balgo, how do I do that? Is it in options? How do I redeem that? Do you have to unlock it? That's stupid. Wait, what is it? There's a gifting option in Cookie Clicker? Oh. Hannah wants a compliment. Hannah, thank you for all the data entry stuff you do and how much you help the stream with that. It's really, really helpful. Genuinely, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you. You're wonderful. Also, Violet, I forgot to flirt with you earlier. Violet, I'm gonna feed you a snake like in Lady and the Tramp, where you're gonna eat one end and I'll eat the other, and we'll like come together while just munching and crunching on a whole ass snake. Give each other a little kiss. How's that for a flirt? Do you like that? Cursors are twice as efficient. Okay. Splash damage. No. I want to buy all the cursor upgrades. I'm gonna feed you a snake. Yeah, my cock snake. Why a snake? Because I'm playing Snake Eater. I gotta get some music for this. I don't like that there's no music. 5 minutes are up, by the way. I know, but since it said 10, I'm just gonna go the whole 10. It lets me talk anyway. Sorry, there was one more thing. Oh yeah, there was one more thing, and that was the Major League Snake Eaters, or whatever it was that Charlotte said. Where was it? Doodle a Bit was also played 8 minutes ago. What do you want me to doodle? Major League Soldiers, is that what it was? Okay. What is the Rogue Casino collection for? Yeah, that's for when I play roguelikes. We have a whole thing called the Rogue Casino where you can place bets with channel points. It wanted to make a longer post? Alright, I'll let you have it then. I probably won't be that kind later on, but I'll let you have it since you didn't intend to. What did you want to post? Doodle some MGS lore? Okay. Okay, hold on. I will do that. Come on, come on. I want to get to 10K. I want the cursors to be better. That's 100K. 10K, twice as efficient. The fuck is this? Oh, Frenzy. Oh, I don't know what this is. I've never done this before. I do not have much time with Cookie Clicker. Goofy, pointless ass feature. I will add it when I get the chance if we do. You've never seen a golden cookie? I played Cookie Clicker when it was like a point oh 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 one version. Oh hey, I have 10K now. There we go. Does anybody else feel the need to buy cursors until it is like completely surrounded the cookie? Like, I can't buy anything else until it is, like, completely surrounded the cookie. It just doesn't feel right. I need to have a halo of cursors. I have heard of universal paper clips. That one sounds fun. Also, yeah, I like to keep the numbers as, like, not round numbers, but, like, shit like 10, 20, 40, 50, shit like that. I am the same way. Good Christ, Bog. What the hell? Nighttime starts in 22 minutes. Yes. Which is a shame. I might wait until I get to the end of MGS3 since we kind of got sidetracked by a bunch of other stuff. I might start night a little bit late tonight. Just because we got sidetracked by a bunch of stuff and stuff like that. Well, technically it's more than 3 days because it's technically more than 3 days because I pause it when I go to sleep because I don't think it's fair to have the timer go down while I'm sleeping when you're not getting content. Like, the point is you're paying for, like, me to be here and provide content, right? So no, the end of the prologue. Okay, Charlotte, you've given me an idea. You're still in the prologue? Yeah. I'm still in invading Selino Yarsk. We started kind of late compared to when I wanted to start today, which is okay. I was because I was blindsided by immense kindness. No, you're not content for me. You're not. Oh, hey, the timer's over. I can stop playing. Okay. Goodbye, Cookie Clicker. Hello, MGS. Okay, wait, hold on. Actually, hold on. You've given me an idea. Wants to hear me yap? What do you want to hear me yap about? Surprised you got that card. It's a kind of rare one. You want me to hear? You know what? I'm gonna yap about Metal Gear Solid. This game owns. Vocaloid, please? I don't know much about Vocaloid. Not that much, anyway. I'm gonna yap about Metal Gear Solid because that's what I'm currently playing, and oh my god, this game owns. I love the series so much, and I will stand by the fact that playing it in chronological order makes a really fun experience, although gameplay-wise, it's kind of ass, but it's not a wrong opinion. But this series fucking owns, and I want everybody to play MGS3 at least once before they die, and I am not kidding. It is just one of the best series ever made. We're about to get to a point that I really, really, really love. Also I have a yap card. You can yap while doodling. I will do that. Give me a second though. I'm gonna do what Charlotte said first. Oh god, all these cards. It's hard to do everything all at once. Okay, I'm gonna do what Charlotte said first. Hold on. Someone plays MGS3 and goes in Peace Walker and falls asleep. No! Peace Walker's the best one! No, it's not. It's MGS3. But it's one of the best ones. I love Peace Walker. You fall asleep during Peace Walker, that's a skissue. Okay, hot cold streamer. That's me, hot cold streamer. Peace Walker is a genuinely incredible game. Ridiculous how good Peace Walker is. Okay, sorry. I'm doing a lot here. Hold on. Okay. I need to yap and I need to make the Charlotte's post. So, hold on. I do this. Can you see? No? Can you not? Okay, cool. That's cool that that doesn't work. Why are you like this? You can see Photoshop, but it's not correct. So, hold on. There, now you can see Photoshop better. There. Okay, all right, here, hold on. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna I'm making this for Charlotte's Tumblr post really quick. Wait, shit. Go. Here we go, and just select, modify feather by like 10. Cut that out, paste him there. One. Gotta play Peace Walker to impress the girl at the video game store? Yes. Okay, here we go. This is the boss's voice actor, Lori Allen. Okay, select, modify, feather by 10. Select inverse, there we go. Let's find, what are you doing? Hey. Also Pearl from SpongeBob, this is true. Let's find a good font for this. What fonts do I have? Here we go. Hideo Kojima's. Did I spell that right? Kojima's. Just gonna put a stroke on that, make it fucking bright red. Okay. Slash user Peep Flakes. Let me see exactly what you said. Messages. Major League Soldiers. Boss X Major Tom. All right, then I just do this, new. I do select subject. Take him out. Put him there. And then just draw a line. Owie. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ah! That hurts, you know. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I still have the Final Fantasy font. Please tell me I still got the Final Fantasy font somewhere. Here it is. Boss X. Oh wait. Boss. Major Tom. Snake. Wait, no. I don't think that's the Final Fantasy font. No, it's not. The Final Fantasy font's broken. Okay. Sure, we'll just make it this weird digital fucking green. Boss X Major Tom. Snake. And we'll make this there we go. Sure. This like really fucking fancy ass. There we go. And we'll just make a big outer glow on him that's white. Make it nice and big. We'll make the text color on this be black. We'll put a nice white outline on this one. Oh, what if we also did a red outline here? The hell are you making? Major League Soldiers. Major League Bullies logo. Hold on, I'm just getting it real fast. I'm too lazy to cut it out correctly, so this is what we're getting. All right, there you go. This is what you're getting for this Tumblr post. Here you go.
Bapex Baby G.
Okay, text post. Put that in it. There you go. But why is it... Why are you doing that? There. There we go. How's that? Major League Soldiers. Just gonna bold this text and say Metal Gear Solid 3 MGS. There we go. Please, if you love me, if you care about me at all, go reblog stuff. Okay, I'm gonna delay. We've taken long enough. I'm gonna delay the drawing until later. I'll delay it to when we switch because I really want to get to the end of the prologue of this. So when we switch, I will do a drawing. I won't normally delay them, but we've just kind of been all over the place today. So a dole redeem happened, guys. I'm already having to delay stuff. God damn it. Who did a dole? Let me see. Play a dole. Okay, redactyl. All right, sure. I will leave this here and we will play it after I'm done with the prologue. Wait, do I have to guess every word in this? Do I have to guess every single word in this? Because this is a lot of redacted. How does this work? Okay, I will figure this out when we come back. Okay, alright. Closing Photoshop now. Getting back into this game. My fucking controller turned off because it's been gone. It's been off the game for so long. Okay, alright. FAVE X baby G. Okay, alright. What am I doing? Where am I? Who am I? What am I? Where am I going? I'm going this way. Ends when you get the title of the Wikipedia page. Oh, okay, that's not too hard. Oh, here's one of my favorite cutscenes. Chat, switch your brain back into MGS mode. Here's one of my favorite cutscenes of all time in this game. It's such a small thing, but I love it. So he comes in, surveys the area, and he sees, oh, there's a soldier. And hey, look what's right above him, huh? Look at that fucking smile. Look at that smile. Oh, he's like, oh, I'm gonna ruin this guy's day. He's so happy about it. That's like the biggest smile Snake ever does. It's so good.
Huh? I hear something. Huh?
Use bees to harass the enemy. That made them all run away, by the way. It's so good. It is my favorite cutscene. Or one of them, anyway. Okay, you should move carefully along this. This bridge is rickety as shit. I should eat. My stamina is a little low. How much does this heal if my stamina is pretty low?
Can't complain.
Wow, what do you mean can't complain? That's a lot of stamina refill from one alligator. And I have an inventory of those? Dude. Say, there's something down here. Yeah, it's down here. No, it's not. Taste is related to how much stamina it gives. If you like, the more he likes something, the more stamina it gives. What? Oh, okay. Thanks, Snake. Why'd you do that? Oh! I see you, you little shit. I definitely missed one from earlier. I don't think there's one in every area, but there's one in a lot of them. I think I'm okay if I run, maybe. Yeah, 900 is a lot. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, this is what I needed to do before. I just didn't do it because I was being silly. There we go. XM16 E1 assault rifle. Hold in first person view and shoulder aim with left bumper. Toggle firing mode with Y. Attach and detach a suppressor with A in the window. That is a lethal weapon though, so I will not be using it. It is like the prototypical assault rifle though. Look at this fucking thing. Small caliber. Features several modifications geared towards jungle combat. We doing no kill? Because, or yes, we are. Because this is a sneaking mission, not a killing mission. I should call the boss or paramedic, or even...
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
Yeah, he tells you where to go. Paramedic, do you have anything
I see
to say?
you caught yourself a reticulated python.
I did, yes.
The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. You've eaten one, haven't you?
Yeah, it wasn't half bad.
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Talk to you later.
Cannibal?
I see you've captured an Indian gavial. The Indian gavial is a crocodile that originally lived in freshwater regions in India and Nepal.
Why are Indian crocodiles way out here?
They're captive crocodiles that were brought here for research purposes but escaped and became wild again. Indian gavials are large creatures. Adult males grow to over 6 meters in length. You'll never catch one alive, even if you use the tranquilizer gun.
I tried the meat. It was great.
Well, good for you. But be careful when capturing an Indian gavial. Normally they're cowardly creatures, but the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
They weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby.
I love how much Paramedic has to say about things. It's just so cool. This game is so fucking cool, chat. I could talk about this game forever.
I see you've got yourself a Baltic hornet's nest. Baltic hornets are a variety of hornets that inhabit that area. The difference between them and other hornets is that they produce honey in their nests. Inside the nests are larvae, pupa, and adults. You can eat them all. In particular,
what's funny is when he eats it, he's like, can't complain. But here he's like, it was great.
It's easy to digest and helps pep you up when you're feeling tired. In short, it's the perfect survival food. Honey can also be used as a burn ointment. When honey is applied to a burn, it creates a protective coating over the skin.
Oh, this is real, by the way. Everything she says about these animals is real, with the exception of the testing on the crocodiles, I believe. Like video game stuff like that like relates to the plot isn't, but
if you knock
everything she's saying about like these hornets is real.
Will come flying out, so be careful. Looks like you found a galova.
Galova?
Yeah, it's a fruit that's found only in that region. It's related to the jackfruit, which is commonly found in Southeast Asia.
Jackfruit, huh?
Yep, he's a cannibal.
Huh?
I didn't say anything.
No, I'm sure you...
I said, I'm sure you'd like it.
Oh.
Galova means head in Russian. It's probably called that because the fruit grows to about the size of a human head. It's supposedly pretty good to eat, with a uniquely sweet flavor. The fruit itself is fairly large, so you can make a meal out of it. Galovas grow directly off the trunk of the tree. If you're running low on stamina, it might be a good idea to keep an eye on the tree trunks. The gauge below your life gauge is your stamina gauge.
I know that.
It shows, as the name suggests, your remaining stamina. As you consume stamina, your natural life regeneration is slowed, and your hands shake more. Your O2 gauge and grip gauge also become shorter.
Also, hi, Will!
Excessively low stamina can often impede your mission objectives.
To see you.
Make sure you replenish stamina before that occurs. Snake, that area should be inhabited by tree frogs. The tree frog is a green frog that's found throughout Asia. It's arboreal, spending most of its time in shrubs and bushes. Use the tranquilizer gun to catch one alive.
Oh, you should love this game then. It's all over this game. All over this game.
But the tree frogs that live in that jungle are a lot bigger than ordinary tree frogs.
They've got an appetite, huh?
You've got a one-track mind, don't you? But seriously, that is
Oh, I
one
just remembered
theory.
how much Snake
However,
loves to
there are
eat in this
people who
game.
think
Marcy's
it's a
gonna love
mutation
it.
caused by nuclear testing and waste from the research facility.
Yeah, I ate one. It didn't taste that great.
Is that all you ever think about?
I'm still in the prologue.
What else is there?
Lots.
Like what?
Like why a frog would get so big in the first place. Whether it's a temporary phenomenon created by a unique environment, or a permanent mark of evolution, or a product of the toxic waste coming out of the research facility. If it is the waste that's causing it, then it means humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think about the changing relationship between...
This isn't interesting.
Oh, fine. Be that way.
He really said, don't ask, didn't care, just want to know how good it tastes. Or didn't ask, don't care, rather.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the start button to go to the survival viewer. Then select camouflage and press the enter button. Select uniform to select battle fatigues, and face to select face paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment.
I need to be very clear.
Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
Like, it's almost the text of, like, you'll see in an upcoming cutscene. He is very autistic. It is almost the stated text of the game.
Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances
really wouldn't say so.
CQC then.
Solid Snake is pretty not autistic.
In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him. Besides, in a sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun. You'll end up revealing yourself to the enemy.
Yeah, I know.
But for the most part, you have to remember, for the most part,
type of situation.
Solid Snake is a pretty normal guy.
In a battle situation, you'll only have a split second to decide how to attack. Use the weapon button to attack
especially
using a
in MGS1. Solid Snake is, like, all things considered, a pretty normal guy.
Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver...
We've been over this, I know. Okay, you don't have anything to say about the gun. That's fine. Also, yeah, what Joey said is true.
Can't complain.
That is why Snake repeats things back at people. It's considered a way of showing that you're listening in Japanese culture.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is dumb.
Oh shit!
Can't see Sokolov from here.
There we go.
The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
This is a section where it very much like tests everything you've learned in the other sections in an area that's like comparatively genuinely pretty hard. Oh, that's not what I meant. That was supposed to go further, but okay. Actually, you know what? While I'm here. So you can also throw food at the enemy and they will be like, "Ooh, food," and like, you know, come over to it.
Ten big fat pins just asking for it.
Walking was separate from walking. Yeah, this game has a slightly clunky control scheme.
What the? Huh? What was that noise?
But you can get used to it after a while. Dickhead. Fuck. What I meant to do. There we go. You can move him before somebody sees him. Is there a way to put a laxative in the food and throw it at an enemy? Actually, yes. Kind of. You can't put a laxative in food, but some food is like strictly poisonous or is rotten, and you can throw rotten food at people. They will pick it up, eat it, and then run to the bathroom. They'll go like, "Oh, my stomach," and then run to the bathroom. That's a real thing. And like you can like, or they'll like run to like a corner or something to shit, and you can like you can knock them out and stuff. Genuinely, yes, this game was really advanced.
What the? Huh? What was that?
Shit.
I think I saw something.
No, you didn't.
Huh. Guess I'm seeing things. Huh? Who was that? Who's that?
No, I had a perfect record. I had not gotten fucking caught the whole time. I wanted to show you guys that if you don't get caught, Naked Snake has a line for it. I don't actually know if that got counted because I did not, like an alarm didn't go off, but. I did know that. I have played the 3DS port to completion. do that. I don't remember how you open this. Sokolov is in there. How do you open these? I know you can. Maybe you can't. Maybe those you can't open specifically. I don't know. I tried that too, yeah, when I was against it.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a
CIA agent.
I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron
Don't know yet. Probably Helldivers too, because there's a new major order and new weapons, and I'll try them out.
I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
Nebula Neon, thank you for the follow.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. I told you, I know this whole script.
But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the Army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812.
I'm just not going to narrate the whole game because I want to be annoying.
And is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to be inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process. Or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Come on, say the line that you didn't get caught, please.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
God damn it.
I see.
What about the boss?
If you're detected, he says that. If you aren't detected, he says, no one
happened?
spotted me. Really,
It's
like,
probably just
proud
a weak
of himself.
signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Sokolov is such a fucking dweeb. I love him. Watch Sokolov. He's such a dweeb. Genuinely the biggest dweebus. What are you doing? Trying to fucking Kamehameha the building or something, you weirdo?
Freeze!
Uh-oh.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Last. He made it last. Wait, no. Fuck. I missed the RB opportunity there. God damn it. I didn't have my hand on my controller.
You're from the
Yes,
Ocelot unit of
Spetsnaz.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's
Major Ocelot to you.
Don't you forget it.
Hi, Josh Keaton. Who is
Sokolov
also
is
Spider-Man.
ours. Now get out of here.
An Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
What? Watch this shit, chat. He's so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, he's so cool. He's lame, but in a cool way. He's so lame, he makes it look cool. But that's the thing, he's all about aesthetics.
I can't say
It feels good to kill a comrade,
even if it
is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Ready? Ready? What do you mean blue eyes? I knew he was cringe. I have blue eyes in real life.
Crew operatives?
What is
that stance?
Huh. That gun.
Gotta bully your cock before I kill you.
You're not the boss. Then die.
Did you see that little smile he did? Did you see that little smile Snake did? It was so good. There was a little smile there.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Sorry, you're cool. Snake's better. Oh yeah, that guy he shot in the beginning, who falls to the tranquilizer. He almost got by him, but he shot him in the beginning, so it's fine. There's the jammed round. Remember that bullet, chat. Ocelot sure will. I'm serious. Remember that bullet.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you?
I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you.
Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place.
Anyway,
you tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil.
That's
more of a revolver technique.
God, I love this scene.
The American dog.
I love the way he says that. You filthy American dog. But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. Pretty good. Now he has permanently altered the trajectory of this young man's life forever. And also the world. I love that he just gets autistic about guns in the middle of the fight. It's so funny.
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov, too. Apparently, they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
I genuinely don't think gay is the right word. Like, obviously there's a lot there, but I actually when did it pause? Hello? I genuinely don't think gay is the right word. He's got like, it's different. It's like hard to explain. It's like, it's like, well, the Major is British. Major Tom is British, yeah. It's like, I don't know how to say this without it sounding like a joke, but it's unironically like a fucking like Warriors bond. And I know that meme of like, they're not gay, it's a Warriors bond, but no, like actually, like it's not like, there's obviously some level of like affection that he has for him there, but like, you know, and that, you know, that could even be construed as romantic, but it's like such an immense amount of respect, and admiration, and at the same time, like a complete, desire to one-up him. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I genuinely think it goes far above and far beyond and far past just like being in love with somebody normally. Soul rival? Yeah, kind of?
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are
Well, that's not
investigating a
quite
place
true,
deep
but
in
no
the Amazon
spoilies.
called
Don't
the Black
spoil the rest of
Lagoon,
the series,
and they
please.
get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
Don't be mean!
How rude! Why do you say that?
I know you're teasing
because
her,
no one
but
on
like...
Earth could be as charming as you.
God damn you! Oh, the Riz!
Fine, I'll just get to the point,
Riz
Snake.
snake!
Be careful
oh!
of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fish man.
I appreciate the concern.
He's the Rizzler!
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Snake eat her,
okay.
So true.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
Thanks, paramedic. Anyway, hey chat. See this funny little twink? Problem solved, series over.
Created a time paradox. Snake, you can't go changing the future like that.
Oh, hey, Colonel, what are you doing in this game? Hold on, I have to go to the bathroom really fast. Problem solved, series over. What you do? How? Game already have stuff that happened after this because if it's in time period, if everything's still in line. This is the third game in the series, but it is chronologically the first game. This is a prequel game. Chronologically, it's the first in the series, but it is the third game in the series. So it has at least 2 games preceding it. Hold on, I'm gonna load my save if I can. I guess I can't. Oh, by the way, I have a mod that fixes everything, so I'm not worried about it. But hold on. Yeah, it does for the series. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Okay. Chat, do you want to see just how piss poor of a port this is, though, chat? Do you want to see how piss poor of a port this is? Screen settings should be like graphic settings, right? That's it. That's it. There are no, it's not because I'm in the game. That's the only option. Not even a resolution, just windowed mode or full screen. Is this the GOG version? I don't think there is a GOG version, but no, the GOG, even if there is, it wouldn't have the fix included. The fix just came out like recently. Anyway, I'm a really huge fan of the achievement Problem Solve series over.
okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished!
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
Huh, wonder what the heck that thing is.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
Oh, that's not great.
Missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
A weapon to predate Metal Gear.
Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes.
Yeah, for all the jokes that this series makes and all the like memes about this series and everything, and the fact that it's just like you can boil it down to just like a mech that can throw nukes at like intercontinental nukes like a football.
Wanted to see my wife and child again
the Metal Gear like weapons are legitimately really scary.
Quickly. They cannot complete it without my
like genuinely, they're really scary.
Got it. Let's go.
It is a bipedal tank that can basically it's a to make it clear for those of you who haven't played it, Metal Gears are bipedal tanks that can fire a nuclear weapon that is undetectable, essentially a nuclear missile that is undetectable from basically any terrain with no support. That is insane. You can just set it up anywhere and it chucks a nuke at such low orbit that it can't be detected by any like missile like satellites or anything like that because it's too low orbit. They're looking too high because that's where missiles usually have to go. Like they have to arc through the stratosphere. Like it's a really scary weapon. Kyria Thanatos and nuclear anxiety. Also, hi, boss. Weren't you supposed to be in a submarine in Antarctica?
Boss?
Hey, chat. Remember that speech she gave earlier? That sure does say U.S. Army.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Huh? Hornets.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I don't know about that.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
Hey, they sure are in a Soviet helicopter.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Yeah, no, it's so nice to have some of these
Colonel
scenes without any slowdown or
Welcome to my
anything.
country.
Even though it's a shit port
And
and
to
has
my
to be
unit.
fixed with like mods and stuff, I'm so happy this is on PC.
Boss,
and
what
you
is
can just
this?
play it natively.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
You will.
Think you can pull the trigger?
Oh.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
The only thing that sucks about this port is that because it's so HD and upscaled to such a high resolution and everything, you can see how bad the mouth movements are, especially on the boss. Snake. Remember, the greatest sin that you can do is to develop personal feelings for another soldier. Tomorrow's friend may be, or today's friend may be tomorrow's enemy.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
I mean, the mouth flaps aren't the problem. The problem is that her mouth just kind of like opens and closes on like a swivel without actually like emoting really. Because it opens and closes when she stops talking. The mouth flaps are timed correctly, but there isn't even really mouth flaps. They just kind of up and down. Yeah, kind of like that emote, actually. It's not a problem. I still think the game looks good and everything. It's just, it was harder to see when it was lower resolution.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. Boss.
Yeah, this is still the prologue.
Defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
It's such a serious
Healing
matter.
is divided into treatment
okay,
using
open the
medicine
survival
with the
viewer.
item window button, and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound.
What?
Thank you,
If you do
PD officer.
everything I mentioned,
Dobster
the wound
just
should heal completely.
resubscribed for 29 months. Happy
Understood?
birthday, Kyria Thanatos.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
I'll be honest, I do not remember everything she said to do, but he's just on the ground dying. Suffering a deep cut, no bandage applied yet, no disinfectant. Oh, by the way, you can use your cigar to remove leeches. You can also use it to cauterize wounds, like bullet holes. If you get shot at. Let's disinfect it. Bleeding styptic does that. Bandage. Suffering from a deep cut. Suture. Treatment, poisoning, stomach aches, colds, food poisoning. Suffering from a deep cut, so we want to do styptic, disinfectant, bandage, suture. Bone fractured, so that's a splint. And then bandage, is that it? Yeah, so styptic, disinfectant, bandage, suture, styptic, disinfectant, bandage, suture, and splint, and bandage. Yeah, the noises are really good. All right, look away. He's gonna snap it back into place if that freaks you out. This man is more bandaged than person at this point. No, he really does. That is Boss's headband. He took it from her. Now it's gonna have to be his
Good job, Snake.
his
We're coming to
arm
get you
thing.
now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
I do find it funny they were like, there's no support coming, and then as soon as he got seriously hurt, they're like, hey, there's support coming. But to be fair, that was before the boss defected and this became like a really serious issue. Hey, they're moving Shagohod. See, in Form 2 of this weapon, it would be bipedal and wouldn't need to be moved like this, which is, again, much scarier. A tank that can move itself long distances without any support? Insane. Goodbye, mother figure. I loved you even though you betrayed me. But you did warn me to never love you, so it's kind of on me, I guess. Really, it's not on either of us. It's on the fact that the war economy and the need for soldiers exists in the first place. It's on the times. This, but unironically. I'm Hideo Kojima, by the way. Or Hideo, sorry. Hey, do you see what he's holding, by the way? Don't know if you noticed. He's holding the bullet, the ejected bullet, Ocelot was. He was holding the ejected bullet. the one that jammed. You can see him back there. He's holding it. I told you, he's not gonna forget this bullet.
Great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
Yeah, Vulcan sucks.
A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her.
So that's a lipstick with a shotgun shell in it that you can blow up in somebody's face one time.
She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
No, that
Perhaps
is part
we
of his
should.
family.
We have no further
Right.
use for Sokolov's research facility.
That girl
I
is
think
part
it's
of his
time I gave
family.
this marvelous new toy a try.
Anyway, Vulcan's just about to fire a
Even if they are
fucking
our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
fucking nuke for no
Won't be me
reason.
that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Vulcan? That has never, I've never understood what that line is supposed to mean. Remember the Alamo. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, because it's a Davy Crockett. Oh. Wait, yeah, chat, you convinced me just from your, like, way of saying it. Yeah, nothing to do with it. I wonder if this is why I have, nightmares. About nukes. I've genuinely had nightmares like this. Like, pretty often I have nightmares about nuclear annihilation, where, like, I like, watch from my window in my, like, room I'm in now, where a nuke just goes off in the city center, which is funny, because if a nuke went off in the city center, it would be behind me. I wouldn't see it. But I see a nuke from my window, and I hear the impact, but, like, I don't, like, it's far enough away that I don't immediately feel the sound wave, and, like, although in some of them I just feel myself getting fucking burned ash to ash. Ugh, I for somebody who will almost assuredly never face nuclear annihilation, I am so scared of nuclear annihilation. It freaks me out more than almost anything. Here it is. Hold on, I'm turning this bitch up. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? What a thrill. The darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you'll go through the rain. Someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's the deal, the trial to survive. For the day we sing you live. Give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Best video game song ever made. I don't even know if you could hear me over that. It didn't look like you could on the thing. This game's fucking loud. I have this game right now at 10% volume in the Windows volume mixer. This game is fucking loud.
Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal.
Now it's too quiet. This is what I had it at before.
Payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts.
Okay,
All
how's
systems
that?
go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here.
How's that, chat? Can you hear me over it?
As we did during the Virtuous
I don't have to yell over it. Can you guys hear me when I'm talking at normal volume?
Weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance.
That is a modified Blackbird. Good eye.
If you fail,
I was going to point that out. That is a modified SR-71 Blackbird.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one
Fox
step ahead of
die?
the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
It's Cuban.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft.
Whoa, we caused an international incident. Whoa.
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor,
Hi, Marcy.
I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not.
So yeah, this is after Kennedy is dead, I believe. I believe the president is Lyndon B. Johnson right now.
To survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself.
Oh yeah, that's Big Dick Lyndon.
One of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago.
Did they? Oh, okay.
So you haven't heard that.
I know they referenced Kennedy. I
The
don't remember if
man
they
who arranged the
referenced the
defection was a
assassination.
GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
History doesn't diverge until now.
She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss?
The boss?
The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
Yep, that's what I just said.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
This is a real weapon, by the way, I believe.
Research facility was completely wiped out.
I don't know if it had those issues, but the Davy Crockett was a real weapon.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
Yeah, you just die if you fire it, yes.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban.
Again, this is why the Metal Gear is like the Metal Gear and Shagohod and everything is such a scary thing. Unmanned tactical tank that can fire fire itself remotely, doesn't hurt anybody, doesn't need anybody manning it, can fire itself remotely with no support structure from any terrain. And fire a regular intercontinental ballistic missile, which normally has to be fired from, you know, a much bigger platform, can fire one of those so low to the ground it is undetectable with pinpoint precision.
Our about a little
It is
coaction.
just a I nuke you now gun and you never see it coming.
The political situation here is unstable.
Or yeah, IRB him,
and
right?
Colonel Volkin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple.
Genuinely a really, really, really scary weapon.
You have only 1 week, and if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volkin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your
For some reason I thought it was a catapult. It kind of is.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Rex has a railgun, yes.
The higher-ups have decided
As
that
the Metal
you're
Gears
only
get better,
one
they
capable
go
of
from
pulling this
just
off.
being able to do one of the
You
scariest
were her
things
last
you can
apprentice.
do in a
Screw this
combat
one up,
scenario
and
to
we'll both
also
6
having
feet up.
like
There's
low
no
range like ground targeting abilities, like guns on them and rail guns and shit like that. They become full weapons platforms.
Be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites.
I like that you can look
and I
into the
can
little
talk to
pod
each
that
other.
Snake's in here.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
It's the thing on top of the
Insiders?
the thing.
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Which scene in Revengeance? But also, yes, probably. I should play the whole Metal Gear Solid series like I did with Yakuza. It's one of my favorite series of all time. I could info dump about it for hours. Although it's hard to, because if I play it, I don't want to spoil
Unidentified
it.
aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
I should play it in chronological order to prove that that's a fun way to do it.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Portable Ops is not canon, and I will not play it. It is very funny, though. Yeah, I haven't played the original Metal Gear games. I have. I've played Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2. They fucking blow, but I have played them. Basically, anything important that was canon in Portable Ops got like pulled into Peacemaker, Peace Walker, so it just doesn't really matter. It's semi-canon, but the parts that were canon got like wrapped into Peace Walker, so. Believe me, the guy who's an electrified version of Pinhead is not canon, I promise. Events of Portal Ops and Broad Strokes definitely happen. Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of Peace Walker, they reference the New Guinea incident or whatever, which is the Portable Ops thing, but that's it. They just go like, remember, like, we're back from the New Guinea incident. It's like, okay, that's it. That's all. It's like the only time it gets referenced in Peace Walker, and that's it. It never gets referenced again. It's like it happened, but it doesn't matter.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it.
Chat, would you like to
And
see
finally,
a full MGS series
eliminate the
playthrough?
boss.
Not like one after the other, but just like, you know, as
This
like a
mission
thing.
will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss.
It is one of my favorite series of all time.
Don't forget about
so
Colonel
much to me.
Volkin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current
Would you be
regime
revisiting
helps us avoid a
Revengeance?
nuclear
Maybe.
exchange, then that's what we'll do.
That might be fun.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold
no,
on,
it's San
Snake.
Geronimo. You're
What
right.
now?
Yeah, I remember what you're talking
I'm
about.
changing my code name. It turns out Tom wasn't the most
Superhero he
auspicious
wants
choice.
to post about.
What do you
Why do
mean?
they call it arson?
Well, the truth
and
is,
not
when I
crime
chose my
brulee?
code name, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
I must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then.
No, you didn't.
Major Zero it is.
I was just
We'll
posting it
start
and letting
over
this,
from
letting
square
this
one.
play.
From square zero. My
Ha
frequency
ha ha! Yes, from
is
square zero.
140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency
That doesn't even
is
make
the same as
sense.
during the Virtuous mission.
Up to a week, huh? Yeah.
145.73.
Also, hi Marcy. It's nice to see you.
She'll be recording
You
your
mist
mission
the
data
greatest,
as well, just like the last
greatest
time.
intro sequence
That
ever.
frequency is also
You literally
the same.
woke up right as it ended, unfortunately, but it's okay.
140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is,
Who are the
Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
Remember that,
You've
chat.
been equipped with a 45 for this mission.
Just
Be
remember the
careful,
phrase,
it's
who are the
noisy.
Patriots?
I thought
And Lolly
standard Fox
Lulelo.
procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United
For
States
those of
government.
you who don't know anything about Metal
It will be
Gear.
necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime, at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Why does it keep pausing after cutscenes? Weird. No pressure though, Snake. It's really not nonsense. This is... Alright, you're not gonna believe me. You're not gonna believe me. This is like one of the more grounded ones. Genuinely. This game is one of the more grounded ones. Basically the only non-grounded thing about it are the bosses, and no, I wouldn't say this is by far the most grounded one. I would say the most grounded one is probably Metal Gear Solid 1. Nobody really does anything that insane in that outside of Psycho Mantis. Really? Metal Gear 1 I would say is the most grounded, but this is probably second. Yeah, that's the other thing. A lot of people don't know this, but a lot like Ketamage just said, a lot of the toys that he is playing, that Kojima is playing with here, did actually exist. Like the Davy Crockett, for example. A lot of people, the thing is, this is so funny to me. The thing is, unironically, I have seen so... Who made this Major League Solid post? This is insane. I made the image on a whim, but Char made the text under it. So I need you to understand, I have seen so many threads and like talks and forum posts and stuff like that from people who were like, wow, that Davy Crockett thing in Metal Gear Solid 3 sure was silly. Good thing nothing like that ever existed, huh? Why, or like, why did Kojima make such a silly weapon that doesn't make any sense? It was real, brother. It was real. Oh, it's silly that the U.S. Wasn't that the nuke bazooka? Yes. And it gets used in this. Like, another one I've seen is people be like, oh, how come the U.S. lied to the USSR and when they like took down the installation in Turkey, and then he's like, oh, actually it wasn't like it wasn't even like good. It was just they were like they were ready to be decommissioned anyway. Like, you know, at the beginning when they were talking about how in the Cold War we tricked the USSR by like saying, oh, we'll take down our IRBMs in Turkey, and then Snake is like, was that a tactical disadvantage for us or whatever? And Colonel or Major Tom is like, no, actually they were going to be decommissioned anyway. A lot of people think that line is where the history starts diverging, and that actually us taking down the nukes in Turkey was like a strategic hit for us. No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. Not only did it really happen, we absolutely got away with it. It was completely a win for us. There was no, they were like ready to be decommissioned anyway. It is so funny the amount of stuff in these games, but especially in MGS3, where people will be like, haha, that's so silly. Kojima, what will you come up with next? Without realizing that's real. From the beginning, putting Jupiter missiles in Turkey was nothing more than posturing. Also, yes, hi Raiders, welcome in, welcome in. It's my birthday. We're doing a big sub-bubby-thon. We're already up to 84 hours. If you would like to add to the timer, you can go to streamloots.com/Kyria Thanatos, and you can do so there. You can use those cards to add time to the timer. Also, buying packs adds time. You can also remove time if you want to be evil. Mimic, how is your stream?
Get fucked, you cum stain!
Ketamage, what the hecky? Evil! Anyway. So that's the end of the prologue. I think now is a good time to stop. Marcy, are you still here? Yeah, I am. Okay, do you want to see the greatest opening in video game history?
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
I kind of want to show it to you really bad.
It's been a week,
and also the Raiders who just got here.
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still
unconscious. Oh yeah,
that
everything that just happened in the prologue, that was 4 days ago. All of those like serious injuries I got, 4 days ago.
Up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission.
Well, I was in the hospital 4 days ago.
Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low,
that's what they just
don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt.
She said it's been a hell of a week, huh?
If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
True.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Which makes no sense.
Yes,
Why would you lose
there
that?
was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Oh, she likes us.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
I love you, paramedic. You are so cool.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. We are done with MGS 3 for today. Close video game.